All right, class. I'm going to discuss some opening things before we move on actually to coding in Python. One topic that is near and dear to my heart is pseudocoding, which is basically like laying out an architecture diagram or a rough layout. It doesn't have to be perfect of the direction you want to take your code. So, just taking the lab one, the brownie recipe, some people I know pseudocode in comments, like they'll put a comment for a header, a comment for, the main program, and then they'll go through here and go, okay, here I have to perform some math, etc. And then they'll be like, maybe define a function, close program, run loop. It's a good thought process to lay out prior to just start hammering away on the keyboard, unless you're extremely proficient in a coding language. But even then, you don't want to lose sight of your overall objective. So, sketch it out, write out a plan, describe what you want the program to do, and it becomes more efficient. It organizes your thoughts. And you could start with real code if you want, or you could start with just, comments or just statements. Just align your thoughts to help you get in the zone, right? And then as you create the pseudocode layout, you can always go back and fix your syntax errors or correct the program or correct the way that you're driving the program, because Python for the most part executes top to bottom initially, but then when you start to learn more about the different aspects of Python, functions, classes, loops, the flow of the script necessarily doesn't have to run top to bottom, but what gets loaded in memory before it's called, and we'll talk about script flow later on in the course, but initially a lot of our simple programs we're going to be writing just run top to bottom, pretty clean. Loaded memory, execute as we go. And then I think around lesson 4 is when it starts to get a little bit more tricky. But, pseudocode, if you do it properly from the beginning, it helps you align your thoughts. So just stay focused and, take the time to really write out and sketch out your programs, and it'll keep you on track.